3 5-minute rounds if they need them.
Let's work.
At a catch weight of 161 pounds. Jan Blasco in the red, Adam Cullen in the blue. Heavy leg kicks to kick things off. One thing you always think, Paul, when a guy's taking a fight at a week's notice, is he going to be fight ready? Is he going to be in fight shape? But Jan's one of those guys who's constantly fighting. He fought last month. He's always fight ready, in fight shape.
Yeah, I mean, like a lot of fighters that are regularly competing like that, they'll always be in the gym. They'll always be doing something or tipping away in training. Whether or not they're ready to go a flat-out 3 rounds with the likes of Adam Cullen that has a high gas tank and that usually comes out firing on all cylinders in the first round remains to be seen. But for now, he's taking what Adam's given him so far.
Cullen with the big takedown. Blasco able to get back to his feet. Cullen on the single though.
Yeah, he still has that chin strap on Cullen's head, so Cullen's got to be careful. Lets it go.
Technical instructions there from the corner. Whack him.
And that's not a euphemism for mafia stuff.
Let's see if Cullen can make Blasco an offer he can't refuse here.
Yeah, trying to get the inside hook there to take the back. Manages to get the back without the hook. Big takedown and lands in there. Just a mount position if he inches his hips up. There's a mount position for Adam.
This is a bad spot for Jan Blasco with Adam Cullen on top of him early in the fight. Chipping away.
You can see Blasco just trying to scoot his hips over to one side, so Adam can't take the back.
He's got rear naked chokes, anacondas, all sorts on his record. Big knee, oh, 3 big knees. Blasco taking a pasting here.
Big right hand there from Cullen. I don't know if any of those knees landed super clean, because there doesn't seem to be any cuts whatsoever on Blasco, but he has his hands down around his waist. Not a good sign.
Nice elbow. Blasco only been stopped by strikes on a handful of occasions.
Blasco just taking a couple of deep breaths here, so I definitely don't think he has 3 rounds in the gas tank, especially when Adam Cullen is emptying the clip in you like this. A laboured attempt there with a right hook.
Cullen unloading.
Yeah, I'd like to see Cullen fight a little bit smarter here. Just throw 1-2s, jab, 1-2s, keep it busy, mix it up with the leg kicks, teeps. Just fatigue Blasco a little bit more. There's no rush on this. You have 3 rounds to do it. You're fit, you've done your camp. There's no need to get into a slugfest here. Really sitting onto those leg kicks.
Cullen, of course, originally preparing for a bout at 155 pounds, so all this catch weight really meant for him was that he didn't have to do those tough last few pounds of the weight cut. So he was telling us at the weigh-ins he felt absolutely fantastic out of this one.
I think Blasco's trying to reserve as much energy as possible here when they're out striking in the middle of the cage. Like a half laboured arm drag attempt here. I'd like to see Blasco just drop his hip away, pull that right hand through, just to make it out to the centre of the cage. Adam Cullen on a single leg here.
Pulling that head down to try and find a home for the knees again. Right hand from Cullen.
He's got to get those hands up. I don't know why he's walking back to the cage, because that's where Adam's having most of his success.
Trying to bait Cullen in here.
Yeah, I don't know. I genuinely do think he's quite tired because you see him sitting in onto the cage. He is moving his head, but he's not throwing anything of significance back.
Red, blue, work.
Second round underway. And Cullen immediately pressing Jan Blasco. Lands the jab.
These shots from Blasco are very laboured. There doesn't seem to be anything behind them. I don't even think there's intent, really.
Oh, that more Jan Blasco. Nice combination from Cullen.
Just looking for an Arutagari off the cage. Big shots there from Cullen. Half Uchimare again, he's got to be careful. Blasco had a hold of the neck.
Right in front of us at the commentary position. Cullen pounding away on Jan Blasco. Big shots landing. Blasco trying to find a way out.
There goes one hook. Look what Cullen to get the second out the back. Loses the first hook.
Cullen again dragging his man to the mat.
Blasco stops Cullen from going into mount, pushes him back in here to half guard and just tying up around the head. I'd like to see Adam Cullen just pop that knee through the guard, switch his hips and go for that knee cut pass. Here's some grounding, good grounding pound from Cullen here.
You know, this might be exactly what Adam Cullen needs. In previous occasions, he's not the finished guys in the first round. The only time he's got out in the first round, he's lost the fight. So being able to dominate a guy like this could really boost the confidence of Cullen moving forward.
Any extended time in the cage is just more experience. So, you know, if this does go 3 rounds, there's 3 rounds in the bag, experience, and he'll take that on to the next one. I think he will realise that Blasco was a short notice fight, so it's all one-way traffic at the minute. But 3 rounds is 3 rounds. I just like to see Cullen just switch his hips there, clear Blasco's leg. He's just going to slide into mount.
Oh, big elbows from Cullen.
I think this is the beginning of the end here for Blasco.
Oh, another big elbow. Blasco's talking to him. Blasco trying to walk out the back door here, and he does.
That's up to waking Blasco up.
Big knees from Cullen. What is Blasco made of? This is insane.
Yeah, he is moving his head, but he's going to throw some stuff back. He's trying to hold the guillotine here on the wrong side of Cullen. And we kept the hold of that neck. There's a Von Flue choke for Cullen. Cullen looking to set up the head and arm on the far side here. Goes back to half guard.
Let's see work, Adam.
Push his head down with your hand. Push his face with your hand. Hand on the face, Cullen. There we go.
Yeah, Paul Rimmer just looking to go hand on the face. Just smother Blasco's mouth, posture up, and you know, it just gives you that extra little bit of distance to shoot down the next shot.
There we go.
Big right hand there from Cullen.
Big footy to finish.
More big elbows from Cullen. Wow, that's impressive from Samuel Blasco.
Ready, Blue. Work.
Again, Blasco backing up onto the fence. Almost inviting Cullen to start teeing off here.
Yeah, it's a weird one. Like, do you go in all guns blazing, get caught with the strangest left hook imaginable, or do you just fight smart, see out the 5 round, the 5 minutes, win your fight, on to the next one? I mean, strange behaviour from Blasco with his back against the cage, offering no offence whatsoever. Is there calls for the ref to ask Blasco to fight a bit more?
Yeah, potentially. And you hear Paul Crossley there asking for a little bit more. But yeah, timidity certainly against the rules.
Let's work, come on, let's work, boys. Come on, boys, we have to work, let's fight.
Cullen stepping back now. Blasco again just backs up to the side of the fence. Crowd getting a little bit restless with, let's say, Blasco in particular here. Very little output in this round. Now we get a flurry of activity. Left hand from Cullen. Tries to snatch a takedown. Gets it.
Yeah, nice double leg there from Cullen.
Let's work then, Adam, from that position.
Let's see. I'd like to see Adam just pop up to his 2 feet and pass over to the right side. Instead of going back into the half guard, Blasco just looking to go wrist control here. That's a good position from Cullen, kneeling on the bicep, but Blasco just raining down a couple of shots. The guard is wide open there. I'd like to see, yeah, there you go, straight in the mount. Maybe even look for the back take or just go for a finish position here.
Big elbows from Cullen now. Blasco covering up.
Improve that position, Jan.
The referee taking a close look, and it's over. Jan Blasco not doing enough there. You cannot just lie still with your guard up and take elbows like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Paul Crossley, calls a stop to this contest after 2 minutes and 50 seconds of round number 3, declaring your winner by way of TKO in the red corner, Adam